Hello, welcome to Interprepedia. My name is Rosa. I'm an interpreter, and in this short video, I am going to share with you the tools I use to provide video remote interpretation services. Make sure to watch until the end because I am going to show you a comparison of what it looks and sounds like when I'm using these tools and when I'm not. Let's start with what you can see. And first thing, pretty obvious, it's this blue backdrop. I like this one because it's made out of actual fabric, and when you expand it, it's not wrinkled at all like other models that I've used in the past. It is collapsible, so when you're not using it, you can just wrap it up in a zippered pouch. It's made of high quality material because I've had this for a few years and it's not showing any obvious signs of wear and tear. The size is pretty good. It's 5 feet by 7 feet. So it's going to cover the entire camera view if you position it right. Things that I don't like about it, the color. When I bought it, there were not a lot of options, and this color was one of the few options that are available. I see now that there are other combinations that look pretty nice, so I might be getting a different one. Another thing I don't like about it is the fact that you actually need a wall behind you or some sort of a tripod or hanger so you can position this right. And if you want to set up your workspace in a different way where you don't have a wall behind you, it can be a little tricky to set this up. Now, the next thing you can see and hear is my beloved Jabra Evolve 40 headset. I already made a whole video about all the wonderful things that I love about it, so I won't spend a lot of time talking about all those things, but what I do like the most about this headset is the noise canceling feature of its mic. One thing I don't like about it is the fact that the mic can be moved around. So if you place it too close to your mouth or your nose, your clients may think you're Darth Vader because it's going to pick up all of your breathing noises. I have an external webcam, which is the Logitech C920. I like about it that it was super easy to install. I didn't have to download any special software or anything, but I do have a Mac computer. I don't know if you have to download something if you own a Windows computer. I also like about it that the image is high quality. So far, it has been very reliable. I have had no issues with softwares recognizing the camera or anything like that. One thing I don't like about it, and it's kind of silly, but it's just me, it's the fact that it is an external camera. So obviously, it's going to be a little bit bulky because I have to place it on top of my computer monitor and I have to plug it to one of my USB ports. So that leaves me less USB ports to use for other things. But other than that, there's really nothing I actually dislike about this camera. For lighting, I have two different types of lights that I use. I use one called the LumiCube, which is a newish type of light that you can attach to the back of your computer monitor through a suction cup. I love it because it's compact, it's rechargeable. So if I charge it fully, I don't have to have it plugged into one of my USB ports. I like it because it just sticks in the back of your computer monitor. So it doesn't have to take up any space in your desk or anything like that. It's actually very intense. It has many different settings that you can adjust to what you need. One thing I don't like about it is the on and off switch because you have to do a long press to turn it on or turn it off, which is not very convenient in the case that, for instance, if you're on a shift where you are not taking calls that often and you want to turn it off when you're not on camera. If you are in a hurry to turn it on, it takes a little while because it's a long press, but it's just something very minor. Other than that, no issues with this light. The second light that I use, it's a ring light. It's a 10-inch ring light, very simple model. I like about it the fact that it has different settings. It's super easy to use. It has a remote control. The one thing I don't like about it is that it has to sit on a tripod. So I don't like bulky things, as you can probably tell by now. And also the fact that I have to plug it to one of my USB ports in my computer, to me, that's a downside. But other than that, the light has been really reliable. I've owned it for about a year, and so far, no issue. So besides my computer, that's all I use. And now I am going to show you what it looks and sounds like when I'm using these tools versus when I'm not. And this is what it looks like with just my plain wall behind me. Not that big of a difference yet, but let's turn on my external lighting that I'm using right now, and let's just use my regular ceiling light and see what it looks like. Okay, things are starting to look a little bit different. Now, let me switch to the built-in mic in my computer instead of using the Jabra mic.
All right, and this is me using the built-in mic in the computer. And the last thing we're gonna switch, it's the camera, okay? And that is what it looks like when I'm using the built-in camera. As you see, the image, it's blurry. I look a lot yellower. It actually doesn't look that yellow right now. Sometimes it makes me look like I'm jaundiced. So yes, this is what it looks like when I'm not using any of those.
Well, as you see, even when we're providing video remote interpreting services, there's a lot we can do to project a professional image, to improve our client's experience by providing quality video and audio. And I hope that now that I've showed you the effect that some of these tools can have, you can decide for yourself if it is worth for you and your business investing in one of these. And that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Adios.